Hello, welcome back to another Let's Roleplay of Dragon Age Inquisition. I just been checking out the village of Haven, and I spoke to Soles, Varric, the apothecary, and did I speak to the quartermaster? Yeah, I need to speak to the smith. Now, I'm not sure where the smith is exactly. So Varric, apothecary's behind me. That's Cassandra would like to talk to me. World map. So you're saying I can leave already? Passing notes. The apothecary mentioned that his master Tegan was working on something special before he died at the conclave. Now, just have to get used to the idea that this is going to be an enormous game. I hope it's over 100 hours. I mean, I could be talking on my butt. If it's 50 hours or 40, I'm going to be a little disappointed. That's around... I think with all the DLC that Origins was around 60 hours, and I think with the DLC... that Dragon Age 2 is around 40-45 hours. So, yeah, average playthrough. It does take a little longer when you do this because, I mean, I have to read out loud a lot of the things and explain things that I'm doing and why I'm doing them, because it's a Let's Roleplay. Requisition for weapons. One moment, I don't have my phone. I'll be right back. Alright, I have my phone with my timer going. And it's on vibrate, so you won't hear it beep. I've seen Let's Plays where people have their phone beep. Beep, beep. Yeah, it's kind of irritating. So, let's know the enemy. Some items recovered in battle. Okay, that's probably... And there's the war room. Okay, so I take it that this is like the keep at Haven. It's interesting. I'm going to have to go and look back. I think we came this way. Where was I found? I don't exactly remember. I'm still getting used to the... I mean, everything's changed since the breach basically destroyed what was beneath it, and it was right over the chantry. So this part of Haven, I just don't know. I'll have to get my bearings. So, yeah, so we need to find the smith. And actually, is the smith on here? Yeah. Rare materials found. Weapons for the Inquisition can be requisitioned through the quartermaster. Or maybe not. Where the heck is the smith? Okay, it's right... The smith is right ahead. Yeah, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of exploring. It's nice that I get freedom to go around and check things out. 60 gold, blue vitriol, blade weave. Tier 1 common cloth, low armor rating. Interesting, I mean, they all have their little bit of a... not bonuses, but the effects that they have, like +1 magic, +1 attack, +2.5 electric damage resistance. Of course, we'll take it all. Do we have inventory slots? Honestly, God, I don't even know. It doesn't... Oh, 10 out of 60. So yeah, I was hoping that we still had inventory slots. So yeah, this is our home base. A bit of lag. I think this is the smith right here. Let's go talk to him.
Good day. Or good as it could be with the sky ripped apart.
What kind of person stays to run a shop at a time like this?
The kind with nowhere else to go. Those blasted demons destroyed most of my goods. If I stay here, work some contacts, I can start rebuilding. Maybe, just maybe, help you folks out in the process.
You must speak with most everyone here. How are people doing?
Hope and fear in equal measure. No one really knows what it means when an Inquisition is called. Yet. I imagine it's no better for you. You've got my sympathies, for what it's worth.
Yeah, I can't wait till I get my new video card. I mean, I'm going to be able to ramp up all the graphics to the way that they look in the trailers, hopefully. The only thing that will hinder me is fraps, because that... Some games, like, there's no reason, like, they don't even hog that many resources, and you throw in fraps, and it just chugs away. Luckily, I haven't run into a too terrible situation like that. I think the worst one I had was one of the very first Let's Play I did, which was XCOM Enemy Declassified. Not the greatest game, just a mediocre one. But, yeah, I had trouble with the frame rates. And I had to lower everything. Not to the state that this is. I put it on medium graphics and I was able to get through it. This is almost on the lowest possible that you can still have. What I did maintain was the, it's not the resolution, it's the, I think it's the graphical detail is kept on minimum, but there's no shader, there's nothing, there's very little of anything. I can go through all the lists, but it's pretty pathetic. I'm kind of embarrassed.
Can I see what you have for sale?
Of course. My wares are at the table.
Yeah, but like to me right now, they don't look much different than Dragon Age 2. Buy and sell. But you know, it's funny enough in Skyrim, with the high resolution patch, I can have everything on ultra except for like shadows. I mean, with the video card I have, which is 1 gig. Okay, so Acolyte Staff. I don't believe this is as nice as what I'm fielding right now. So can I sell? Oh, Inquisition Battle Mage Armor. Oh, this is buy. Well, how much? I have 176 gold. That's the thing with this game. Oh, that's actually quite a lot of gold, now that I think of it. Yeah, the other games, you wouldn't get that much until halfway through the game. Okay, so obviously there's been massive inflation since Marion Hawk was on the scene. I don't really want to buy things right now until I get used to the game, and I'll save my money for nice things. That only makes sense. I mean, I don't want to start buying everything with what little money I have when I don't actually need it. Especially since we're going to be recovering goods all over the place because we are the Inquisition. I hope it I hope it happens. Nothing to sell. Okay, well, I have light armor of the dragon. That's what I'm wearing, but apparently I'm not wearing it in camp. Fire resistance cowl, I kind of want to keep it. And you know what I also noticed? He's level 3. I don't think I leveled him up. So, mercenary coat. We can sell these. Very cheap, actually. Nothing. Valuables. No, we want to keep a shadow essence. Light armor of the dragon. And there's weapons. There's hunting longbow. We can sell that. Raider hatchet. We can sell. Oh, no, you know what? I think I was going to keep that. Yeah, I was going to give that to Cassandra. Acolyte ice staff. We don't need it. That's the first thing we picked up since the breach. Inquisition longsword. 48 DPS. Yeah, that's not very good. Okay, so I think that's everything. Picked up a few gold, but I mean, you know what? I suppose I could look at what they have. I mean, there's battle mage armor. It's not comparing it to what I'm actually wearing though. Nothing for sale. Upgrades. See, there's grips. I don't mind getting things like that, like a sturdy Bianca grip. Oh. Okay. Bianca arms. You know what? I'd have to look at Varric's weapon. He does call it Bianca. What is this? Schematic. Okay. Well, I can buy these things. And maybe make them myself. Nothing for sale. Okay, that was armor schematics, so weapon schematics. You know what? I think I might buy these, and maybe Varric will appreciate it. Wasn't that expensive. You do make a lot of I think all the best things in the game come from creating them. Which is actually, I love that. In MMOs, I'm always I love getting into crafting. Okay, so are we going the right way? We spoke to everybody that we're supposed to. There's a merchant behind me. I don't know if that was the smith, actually. Maybe it was. Kind of confused by the map. Let me look at the map. Now, he's the merchant. He's a blacksmith, and I mean, I've already met him. So, what does that mean? Speak with the smith. Apparently not. I didn't actually speak with him. Is he not here?
Master Harry said
no.
we weren't to sell
This is just a merchant.
But Harry doesn't know.
Okay, so the smith is pretty close around the area, so I've been told. Apparently he's hanging around, he or she is hanging around the other side of these walls. This palisade.
I don't see why we need to build siege equipment. We're not laying siege to anything.
That's an excellent point, Recruit. But if someone comes to lay siege to us,
Perhaps it will be best for us to have some means to fight back.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Yeah, I suppose I never thought it's not just demons we'll be facing. I suppose that... How the heck do I go get to that? Seriously, how the heck do I get out of there? Okay, so this pathway leads me back to Solus, actually. And I've got to find a way to get out. So I'm going to travel along this wall. Apparently the smith is on the other side. Unless they have a catapult to throw me over.
Who are we fighting anyway, sir? I've heard it was mages. Demons. No one really knows.
That's the Maker's truth. All you need to know is that we're holding this place against whoever comes to take it.
We're holding it against demons, that's for sure. Okay, so we can't get out that way. Oh, maybe this is it. Alright. So they're out here training. They're not hiding inside the palisade. What is that? Well, I mean, how big is the area? This goes further ahead. This goes into the area where the apothecary wanted me to go. So I suppose that could be a little dangerous.
I shall embrace you. In my arms lies eternity.
Okay, so let's go this way. Let's go find that smith. Craft
If the
weapon.
Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentecost might try to acquire suitable mounts from Master Dennett in the hinterlands.
Come to me, child.
Oh,
and
and who are you to be fishing around for what the higher-ups are
In
doing?
my arms
Back in
lies
Ansburg, my
eternity.
uncle was 5th Praetor.
And what's that mean for you back in Arnsburg?
Honestly, about as much as it does here.
Come to me, child.
You and your men might be working.
So if you didn't know, there are mounts in the
He
game,
sent me over to see if you
like
needed
Skyrim.
Thank you.
You can even ride a Hala, Apprentice Coat of Arms. Oh, item level 7? Only attached to light armors. Okay, so you attach it. Interesting. Craft weapons. So it's kind of like the apothecary again. But you must be the smith.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
It doesn't really matter in the long run.
Course it does. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothering. Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boom. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
Who outfits the Inquisition soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armor. We work iron to blighted dragon bone, if you've got it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. You want something fancy? Bring your own design. We'll see what we can do.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
This man knows what he's doing.
Goodbye.
Right.
Seemingly so. Bloody Shem. Apprentice staff. Okay, now these are schematics. Cotton. What does cotton? Haven's best and brightest. Quest completed. Defense slot. 2% healing bonus from all sources. Samite. So these are all these materials. I mean, I have to look. Take all. Because this is this would be the place where you would use them. So I'm still holding down tab. I get used to that. Craft weapons. Okay, so to craft new armor weapons you need a schematic and enough materials. The schematic determines the appearance and potential power of the crafted items. The materials determine the specific stats and powers that will be added to the new item. Okay, so there's an apprentice staff. Damage. Okay, materials. 8 metal, 6 cloth. And it's just, I mean, that's very simple. Bianca aiming. Do I have these materials? I don't know. Bianca, sturdy Bianca grip. Maybe I'll make this for Varric if I can. Each crafting schematic has one or more slots. Each slot accepts a specific number of materials of either metal, cloth, or leather. Fill all available slots to craft an item. There are 5 different types of crafting slots: utility, offense, defense, damage, and armor. The type of slot determines the stat that will be generated from the material placed in it. For example, placing iron in a defensive slot gives a bonus to melee defense, while putting it in the utility slot gives a bonus to strength. Experiment with different combinations of materials and slots to create unique items that fit your needs. Interesting. Okay. So this requires blue vitriol. I don't have enough iron for it. Required 4 metal. Okay, so there's 3 iron. And can I slot in these other ones? Chance of stagger. Okay, well, how about some onyx since we have a bunch of that? Craft item. You have crafted stunning sights. Okay. What about sturdy Bianca grip? Okay, so you can substitute other metals, it seems, like blue vitriol. Craft item. Well, this gives +4 strength. I don't think somebody who uses a crossbow is going to really need strength. But we did create these items, so so you need schematics for everything that you can create. This is apprentice state. I mean, it's not that great, but I'm sure if I had some really good materials, I can make it a little bit better. Shields, weapon runes. You know what? I think that's enough for that. So that's weapons. Okay. Haven. Piece by piece. The blacksmith can also improve existing armor, modify some armor. Passing notes. The apothecary mentioned that his master... Okay, we know about that. Requisition for weapons. We do need more iron. We didn't use any iron. We used up some of the other metals that we have. Locate weapon materials. And what's just anything here? No, we already seen that. Now, there is another... Where's the armor? Right here. Craft armor. Well, there's an apprentice coat. Now I have materials... Apprentice materials 7 cloth armor, 4 defense, 4 cloth. What is this? I don't really know what these two things are supposed to be. Light armor apprentice coat, that's what that is. Well, what does it look like in the end, though? 63 armor rating. Well, it's kind of useless because I already have... Oh, let's put this on. Light armor of the dragon. I'm not sure why I was wearing the apprentice coat. Let's walk around with that. Can you deconstruct the items? Interesting. Okay, so what is this? Buy and sell. Okay. Well, let's sell that apprentice coat that we were wearing, which is useless. Back. Oh, let's see what he has to sell. Tactician's Renewal? What's that? Unique amulet. This single-use amulet lets the bearer clear his mind and reapply the benefits of combat knowledge for maximum tactical flexibility. Interesting. So that's just like an amulet. There's no crafting materials. What about schematics? He doesn't even sell schematics? Okay. Pretty limited. So I think that's everything for the smith. Yeah, so I was wearing my apprentice armor, which is a little silly. I'm the herald, and I should be wearing something a little bit more befitting, besides running around looking like an apprentice. I wonder if I can get back there. There may be Elfroot. Maybe I'm just reaching. Elfroot grows all over the place, though. What are these pigs? They're Nugs. I've heard of them. That one got away, but this one didn't.
One down!
I'm also curious, why am I using fire? I thought it was electricity, but maybe not. Codex unlocked Nug. There's a whole bunch of Nugs over there. Nug skin. Well, it's crafting material. It's for the war effort. Where am I heading exactly? Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just checking out the area. A little lake right here. There's some Elfroot. Why does it show I'm in oh, I guess that first Nug that I shot. Can I sprint? Or why it's not allowing me to sprint? Where's that Nug? I assume it's the red item on the... There it is. Nug meat. Okay, so what about my level, actually? P. 1 point to spend. Okay, so I wanted to go into here. Let's see. Energy barrage. You launch a salvo of elemental blast from your staff that homes in on the targets ahead of you. Interesting. Lightning bolt. Chain lightning and lightning bolt. Let's go with arcing surge. Chain lightning arcs farther and hits more targets. Apply. I guess that's the sound of when... Oh, here's some iron. Of when you gain a season. Okay, so, cool. We just need to find a logging stand. We found 2 iron, 2 more iron. Where's that Nug? Oh, there's more iron here. Yeah, that sound actually reminds me of a very bad noise that your computer might make when it's like a blue screen of death type thing. That's why when I first, the 2 times I've heard it, I'm like, what the hell? The game gonna... Is it frozen? Yeah, that's another thing when your computer freezes. A couple years back, I had a real bad issue where I didn't plug in the computer... where was it? The power into the motherboard properly. Like, there's a way to clamp it down. I didn't clamp it down, and it became loose and kept on causing my computer to do random restarts over a period of several months. And it I had to do a reinstall of Windows, but oh man, I didn't know what the problem was though. I put it together like the year before, but I didn't know what the heck was wrong. It's frustrating times. Finally, eventually figured out that that was the problem. I actually had to take it in because I spent weeks trying to figure out what it was, and nothing was working. Then I took it into the place where I bought it, and they're like, yeah, you didn't clamp it down, and it's kept on, the power kept on cutting out, and it's probably really screwed up your Windows as well. And I had to do a reinstall, and it was a lot of fun and stuff. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching, and I'll continue on exploring outside of Haven in the next video.